Ichigo, yahoo! Hi everybody! I woke up 15 minutes ago, but for some reason, by the grace of God, my voice doesn't sound like my usual morning voice today. Not really sure why. Maybe it does a little bit. Maybe I just can't tell. But usually when I wake up, my voice kind of sounds tired. But I'm so eepy. Yeah, I'm a cat girl. I was like, I need to put my sword back on. But then I was like, wait, I missed my cat ears. How's everyone happy? Is this Sunday already? Dude, Saturday was like a fever dream. I guess it's Sunday. Hi everybody. Hi Bright Kraken. Actually, halt everything. I want to check the menu at the cafeteria today. Before I get carried away, I need to have my priorities straight. Will there be paneer today? Sorry that happened. Wait, what? It's okay. Alright, menus. Hi, Carmi. Let me see. Okay, we're having Polish sausage today. Nothing else looks good though. Alright, so I can stream as long as I want. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream though, cause I didn't do any of my homework yesterday, aside from one thing. And I think I don't think I have a movie to watch this week, but I do want to catch up on my reading. So I might go after like 2 hours and then come back later in the night when everything's done. Because I don't think I have that much to do. Other than that, I think it's okay. We also might just like finish the Vergil story in 2 hours anyway. I don't know how long it is. I feel like for Arthur, I think Arthur's asleep. Should I spam him and wake him up? It seems kind of like self-absorbed though. Alright. I'd probably stream Roblox because I wanted to stream Roblox yesterday. Devil May Cry. I didn't realize I saved over my other save. I didn't realize that was a problem. Alright. I have my controller, I have my tea, I have my gamer blanket, and my hot goose. Everything is here. Let me know how the sound is.
Devil May Cry HD collection.
I know, I just thought it was like, it would remember the progress, but that was just like my save start point. I thought that's what that was. My project. We've got two flirty Filipinos in the chat. I'm gonna blush and explode. We're gonna have to fight to the death. What about the save? I think we were just talking about that. Yep, I've played Devil May Cry for 6 minutes. We're chilling it. Maybe my save you like. Is that a thing? That's a thing that happens? Are you gonna learn his I don't know, his alts? His combos? He's also overpowered anyways. I can't do the spinny sword thing that he does, well. That's weird. No damage on me at all. Look at 9 AM with the worst Charlie horse ever, but it's okay. Because I touched it. I went straight to bed. I'll wake up randomly with like one in my calf, and I'll just be laying there in agony. Ichigo, can't believe I'm late. I was a little worried. The bomb guy is not reacting how he should. How did that give me damage, but when I was right there when I blew up it didn't give me any. A new? Vergil's so good. I'm trying to use my demon mode, but it's not letting me. Vergil OP, yes. I'm waiting for my tea to cool. I have Sakura tea right now. How I feel? I'm tired, but I'm like normal. I'm happy to be here. He jumps so high. Just kill them both. I don't know if I ever asked what you feel with this game. I like it. It's developed that like nostalgia that I have for games that I play with you guys now. Bro's snoozing, get up! He was down for so long. Full attack. I have 2 swords. Are they going through like all of the levels? Or is it a special Vergil story? Katana only. We gotta do something else today. Or else it's late. Can you turn it in late though? Wait, are you never late? I feel like I always have like 1:30 assignment a week. First time? No way. I don't know how to run up the wall. Does this matter? Does this mean it's gonna get harder? Good luck. My arm isn't awake, I can't press fast enough. guard this if he's not on Vergil's side? What if I die? I just feel like Vergil's so good I don't have to care. Watch me die. I can't dodge, you're just teleporting. I couldn't use his teleportation dodge skills. No. I know he doesn't, but he has like this thing. Left corner. Just here? No. Look at what's happened. Judgment cut. I know I tried. I'm not doing jack shit to this dude. Ow. Ah, he's back to ice again. Hi, Namori. Welcome back. Long range tactic with Vergil. I don't know how to do his long range though. Cause he just has like a sword and Beowulf right now. Uh-oh. Ow! I'm so dead. Aha! Dude! Do I just go over here and heal a bunch? How does my demon mode load? Ow. So pricey. I could restart the mission, get my money back. Ow. I didn't even know you could charge in this direction. He always goes straight. Spiral swords. I was convulsing all freaky when he got up. I can't get that third head, bro. Why is bro spamming? Stop it! Hey Ben. He's just been swiping non-stop. What a freak. Let's see if my tea is warm. Okay. My tea's so weak though. shoot. I've never shot. I didn't know they can shoot swords. Oh, I didn't even know I have a gun. I thought I was just like purely like melee. He's doing that like spam move again that he got me last time with. I don't want my health to go away. I gotta break his ice again. That guy here always so grumpy. Ah! I almost have my demon mode though. Ah! What was that hitbox, bro? just start spamming. But I don't intend to do this the whole time. Feel bad, I'm just beating his heads up. Oh, I see he has two swords. I saw them on his back, but I wasn't sure. Ow. Did he heal? I can't demon mode. I see, I didn't know that. I left educational materials. I don't see it. I hate the tower so much, bro. At least like this part of it. Whoops. Ah, I almost did it, kinda. OP. It's been 40 minutes already? I thought it was like 20. Ew! This tea is so old, dude. This tea that I'm drinking right now, I found one more packet in it, but I've had this tea since like either like shortly before or shortly after I debuted. It's taken me so long to drink it. Over Asia, it's 3:44 AM. Oh hi! Which part of Asia? South or east or west? Or north, I guess? What is North Asia? Just like Russia? Kazakhstan? Is there such thing as like indigenous Russians, like the Asians that were there? Because every time I hear like Asian Russians talk about it, they don't seem like they don't talk about it the way that like Okinawans talk about being Japanese, or like that Native Americans talk about being American. They're just like, yeah, I'm Russian. So did the Slavics just work together with like the Asian Russians? They just never colonized them in such an uncivil manner? We got another Filipino! That makes 3! This is the most Filipinos we've had in the chat! There's no manifest destiny in Russia. No. Russia is the Slavs' God-given right, and we need to kill all of the people that look differently. I mean, I saw Reiner talk about like how the Russians in Alaska made the like new writing script for the Native Americans. Now there was a Native American Russian Orthodox priest, I think. It was really interesting. So maybe Russians just don't do that. They're just nonchalant. They're just not that way. It's like that sign that's just like, no Vietnamese ever called me the N-word. Like no Russian ever colonized me. I guess it's probably because Slavs were slaves. Probably had something to do with it. Oh, good night, thank you for coming. Have a good sleep. Homo sapien humanoid VTuber, that's me. Ah! Wait! I was like, why is it coming up so slowly? Come back. Red crystal, where? Over here? Where's that red crystal? I don't see. Up there? And where? What red crystal? There's one in a cage up there, I think. In this room. I thought I needed like a lever or something to stick it in that pulley so I could get the cage off. What the fluff? What'd I do? I got them all pinned against the wall. Uh-oh, that guy's up there. Yeah-oh. like it. Alright, I've got an Arthur on my shoulder now sending me Steam messages. It's so fun just to shoot them like that. Open file screen. D-pad left. Like this. No, God, is this not the file screen? Not escape. D-pad left. Okay. I'm pressing D-pad left. You're trying to do that's a good question. No, I dropped my tea paper in my tea. Library. Vergil? Let's see. Is that it? I think. One attack and style. Well, thank you, that does help. Uh-oh. It looks like I've interrupted something. I don't know, I think I'm just going through like all the levels. this level. Vergil's kind of goated though. I guess while I'm doing these, oh, you got so close. I guess while I'm doing these levels, I can go over this cryptic ass sticky note I wrote for myself of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. And the things to remember I wrote are 10% Kazakhstan gooning. So I'm gonna try to remember what it was I wanted to tell you guys. Fortunately, DMC is really sad in getting information. To people with ADHD are having troubles with it. What? I'm having no troubles whatsoever. How do I block that? In my save file. What? This is the highest level of flirtery I've ever experienced in my life. This is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me, ever. Congrats on your sweetie hyper. You sure? Yeah, I've just always been goofy with games. Okay, so the 10% on this sticky note. Actually, something else I want to say. I'm gonna try really hard not to sound like a huge bitch. But I just really want you guys' I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm curious. I don't expect, I'm not trying to like prompt a reaction of any sort. You guys don't have to have an opinion on it. Because I know it's insensitive for me to even gripe about it. But it was something I saw today and it seemed curious. So I think I'm subscribed to like probably like 50 really little VTubers and streamers in general. Most of them have like 30 subs or something. There's one that I really like to watch a lot because she's really cool, and I feel bad that she doesn't have more support. But I tend to just kind of like instant sub when I see like a small creator, and I never really get disappointed with that. Not in like a us small creators have to help each other out way, but like it just genuinely intrigues me. I like to see what they do. I mean, I only sub when they like interest me anyways, so it's not like I'm sub to people that I don't like or find entertaining. And then so I got a I saw a YouTube like community post from one of the people, and it was basically like this long message about how they were going on an indefinite hiatus because of like mental stuff, and how they clearly can't handle the pressure of streaming and being a VTuber, and so they're going to like go away, and they're gonna be gone for a year in rehab because VTubing has made them relapse on their addictions because they just can't handle it. And I was like, oh wow, that's really severe. Because they were like, yeah, my friends made me realize that I need to go away and not stream for a year until I'm clean again. Whatever. I was like, okay. Alright, and then I was like, wow, this person must be like really grinding on this shit. Like, this is a hard-working person, right? So I click the YouTube, and there's not really that many subs, and that's fine because subs don't really dictate how hard you're working. So I clicked the lives. There were like 8 live streams over the course of like, I don't know, like a year, 6 months. And then I was like, maybe it's like the YouTube videos. There were like 5. I was like, what? So like, what? I think if what, producing like 14 content pieces total makes you relapse like that, I think she was right in that. It was just kind of crazy to see. I thought I had a glorb left. But if I get pelted again, I'm done. I kind of felt bad for not... I mean, I was sympathetic, but I was just kind of like Jesus. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, maybe Twitch. If I'm correct though, that one was on YouTube only, but I don't want to dog on her too much. I was just kind of shocked. Unless she like max privated her stuff, I don't think she would. No, no, I can't handle it again. Wait, can I block those like purple things? Move, brick wall. Oh no, I could have shot him. I guess the reason it irked me is because I think I've seen like the question was just like you guys' thoughts, I guess, because I guess I've seen I've been friends and I've watched a lot of like really little VTubers that are just starting out or things like that. A lot of them, and I've seen like countless times where they either they like don't progress as they wished, or they just put like a lot of pressure on themselves that like wasn't really necessary. And I see this happen a lot, and it confuses me every time. I never really know why it happens. Other than that, I guess maybe it's just like content creation in general stresses certain people out. Maybe it's the streaming and they think that they have to stream. I'm dead. Goodbye. I chat when they play DMC or they interest me. I only chat when the Oshi plays Devil May Cry. I'm so dead. I'm on 1 XP. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah-oh. Yeah-oh. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I agree. I think that the main thing that like irked me, and this is just like this is something I've always felt because I've been like creating content online on various platforms since I was like 11 or 12. So I feel like I don't know, maybe I can handle it better. I think it was just the line about like I relapsed because of VTubing, because of the pressure of streaming. That puts like a weird blame on your, I guess, community. I doubt that that's what she was trying to do. I really don't think so. I'm not like mad at her or anybody who does this, I guess. I'm using her as an example. In this kind of like, I don't know, gray area of a problem, question mark? Not even a problem? Uh-oh. Dude, I have no XP! You guys can't see it! I'll move the ranks. There. No, I know noticed. I was just trying to walk around it because I didn't want to get hit. I was trying to hide behind the ledge. Pranking it. Anyways, like I said, I'm not trying to like dog on her. I was using her as an example because I see this really often. I see it a lot from like acquaintances sometimes. But this is the first time I've seen someone straight up be like because of streaming, I have relapsed into multiple addictions. It was interesting, I guess. Maybe. I also don't know what it's. I mean, it kind of sounds like substance abuse, so I don't have any experience with that at all. I have no idea how that affects somebody. Any alcoholics in the chat? Can they explain? I mean, I've had addictions before, but not a substance. You're the alcoholic? No, I'm not an alcoholic. I drink like once a month, if at all. Yeah, I've talked about this 1v tour I watched before I debuted, and I had to stop watching them because they were making me so nervous because they were having the worst crash out I've ever seen in my life over lack of results, which they got pretty good results. I don't know. I've always been someone who's like pretty satisfied just to exist in a content creation sphere. I don't know. Not sure if I'm an alcoholic. I'm more alcohol than my friend release. What is that like? Is it enjoyable? You're just finally get the results you want. Yeah. Happy to be alcoholic. Okay, I'm so glad. Thank you, Apple Mix. Let's see more. I don't know where I heard this, but I remember someone telling me that if you hit like 1K, you already have more subs than the majority of YouTube accounts, which might be true. I don't know. I mean, like when I was at 500, I was already planning a merch drop because to me that was an insanely big number. I just can't, I've never been able to understand, and I've never been able to possibly even sympathize with people who focus on numbers. I mean, I've talked about this before. There was a close friend of mine that I cut off when I was 15 because she was extremely obsessed with numbers on social media. At the time, we both had TikTok accounts, and she was really upset that I guess mine was, by her standards, doing better. And so I gave her some of my scripts because I would do little skits, and I was like, here, you can use my scripts. I gave her 2 scripts, and then her content went like semi-viral, and she was just constantly talking about like the numbers and counting up the followers and flexing it on me. And it irked me because I've never viewed it as a number, and it made me, I guess, angry that she did. And so, I don't know, I've always been this way. I just kind of get immediately agitated towards people who obsess over numbers. So maybe I'm coming from like an unsympathetic point of view. But like there's this one VTuber I was watching when I was really younger, I guess, 4 years ago. And he started off really strong. He had like a really good Twitter start at the time. It was really easy to get like a good boost before you even debuted. There was a lot of pre-debut hype. That was a common thing people had. and he debuted. It was really nice. There were a lot of people there. He talked about his goals. I think he debuted like the day before his birthday, which I know I can't talk because I debuted like 2 weeks before mine. But I think I remember him expressing disappointment that there weren't as many people at his birthday as there were his debut. And this was a common thing where like he was one of those people that would always check the view count. He like you could see his eyes looking over, and he would mention it as he was checking. Like, oh, there's only 3 people here. There's only 2 people here. Oh, so someone left. Oh, it's okay. We don't need them anyway, guys. I was just like, oh Jesus, but I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I tried to say, and I would even like get my friends in there to give him support. And like, dude, we were there every stream. Like, we'd pull up the whole gang being so active in the chat for like months to give this small VTuber support. And I hope, I don't know, having any sort of like pressure on you to watch a content creator like that is never good. And I really, really hope, I pray that nobody views me that way. But it was just like, I felt bad. I didn't want him to mope because I honestly feared what would happen if that viewer count ever dropped to 0. But for a majority of my time on YouTube, I streamed to 1 or 2 or 3 people or 0. And I think that my streams with zero viewers are indistinguishable from the ones with 3. You have to know how to talk to yourself, and you have to know how to make content without streaming. And I feel like a lot of the people who get into VTubing, they want to stream, they're like, I'm gonna get engagement. But people, like the older YouTubers didn't stream, they just recorded things on their own alone, and they were funny on their own. And like that's a skill that comes with content creation. I feel like with live streaming and like a lot of VTubers with this, they think that there's this like, you're gonna get like these instant engagements. That's just not what happens. And it's fine. But you have to know how to like talk to yourself and keep yourself entertained. You have to know how to make entertaining VODs regardless of if the chat's there. And he would say things like he would wait to create better content because he said he was waiting till there were more viewers to create better content so everyone could see. I was like, what the hell? That's not how that works. I understand it, but that's not how that works. And you guys are like, oh, giddy if I don't leave him 1 like on a video or something. I've always been that way. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. And it kind of extended into like this like obsessiveness of like, if there were, I mean, three consistent viewers on a stream, especially in your first month, is very good. That's really good. My hands smell like sour cream again! Fuck this game! Sour cream game! And then he would be like, oh, there's not very many people here. Maybe Twitter glitched. Oh, I think the algorithm doesn't like. This was like a extremely, dare I say, hourly thing that he would do. Of this sphere. Of like this cycle of just like, oh, it's the algorithm. Twitter hates me, YouTube hates me, the algorithm doesn't like me. Just massive cope. And I was like, maybe it's because you wait to like actually do good things until people are there, quote unquote. And then it extended into like, he expressed like this expectation of like donations at one point. He was like, guys, I love streaming, but if this was like a month in, less than, he was like, but if you guys aren't willing to support me financially, then I can't do this anymore. I was like, what the actual fuck is happening? Yeah, it's literally a hobby. There are YouTubers with like almost 1 million subscribers. Oh, I forgot the guns. There are YouTubers with almost 1 million subscribers that get sponsored every stream that still probably don't make a living off of it. Cause it's like a grind. It's a hobby. You have to like genuinely love it. I don't think I've ever been like burnt out of streaming. Maybe at the beginning when I was getting the hang of it and just getting used to having a schedule and having a commitment. But that quickly went away within like 2 months, and it never once made me be like, I think I want to quit. Like that never crossed my mind. The love of the game. Yeah, it's like if you want to make like a living off of that, then you have to be doing that shit like part-time at least, if not full-time. Like you need to be pumping out content, you need to be editing, you need to be networking in the background. And even then there's no promise, and I think it's weird when people go into this with like, I need to, this is my job plan, this is my career plan. Because it's like, it's people that don't have any experience from what I see. Like I've seen VTubers that have like some sort of past in content creation and they do well because they've done it before. Yeah, and then he had like a schedule and stuff, but very early on, like like the first month, this all happened within like the first month. There was this one stream, he would do this thing where he would schedule streams and then just be like, LOL, I forgot. Like this was a regular thing, like weekly, if not multiple times a week. And I was like the one stream that you were just like, LOL, I forgot. That was like, you had like 8 viewers waiting in your waiting room. Like, cause the schedule is really important. I know I'm no one to talk cause I reschedule streams a lot, but I at least try to have one later in the day. Or communicate, I guess, not just like disappear unless the rare occasion that I fall asleep or something. But I think the number of times that that's happened is like less than 10. And then I'm gonna die. Ah, the birds. And then, so this continued, and it was like a lot of like bad ideas. Like he liked the games that like weren't very popular, so you're already in like this like tinier niche, I guess. And that can be both good and bad. But in his case, I don't think it was very good. And then he like when he would play the games, he would basically just not progress through the game. He would just walk around. Because like he said, he was waiting for people to be watching so he could actually play the game. It was really interesting. And then so there was like this combination of bad decisions. He did this drinking stream one night late at night and he basically just got like shit-faced. And it was really uncomfortable because it wasn't like fun. It was just like, it was like watching a stressed out grown man just like drown out his sorrows. And so he did that, and then he had to work. He had to work the next day. So he got shit-faced, and then for whatever reason before work he scheduled a stream at like fucking 8 in the morning so that he could stream before work. And then he starts the stream. And I just remember seeing his avatar just frozen, staring at the camera in fear. And he was just like, guys, I don't feel good. I don't feel good, guys. He was like actually bugging out. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I ignored that. And then later, cause I was regularly in his chat, right? I was in his chat more than my friends were. I think I DM'd him like a meme I made of him or something. I don't know. For whatever reason, we had each other's messages on Twitter. Dude, I hate this Oz. It freaks me out so much. But he had my message on Twitter. We had only messaged like a few times for memes. And there was like this one point where like after a stream, it was like a pretty good stream for him, I think. he was just like, he just started like venting in my DMs. I was a minor at the time. I was in high school, and he was just like, I just can't. I feel like nobody likes me. And then he would say this a lot of like nobody shows up. He said that a lot, and I was basically like, hey bro, you can't be doing this because you're gonna get in trouble, and that's not a very good start for your career at all. And the final conclusion of this story is that my friends were basically like, yeah, Ichigo, we can't watch him anymore. He was kind of fun at first, but his streams are just constantly complaining about the numbers and stuff. And then I was like, yeah. So I hated going to the streams, but I didn't want to be mean, right? And like I said, you should never have this sort of pressure on you for a damn YouTuber that's there to entertain you. Like, that's our job. We're supposed to entertain people. Oops. And kind of bring joy to people. If not, at least be entertaining. Like, at least the crash out should be entertaining to watch, right? I took a big ass swig of tea. And so I was like, okay, so I show up for this stream. I usually had him in the background while I was doing homework. But I would try to like interact and stuff, right? So I was the only person there. There were other regulars too. But I was definitely the one that was always there. And so yeah, don't treat it as a career. Don't treat any hobby as a career. At the most, if you go into something with the intention to make money, it should be like a side hustle. You shouldn't quit your job for it. You shouldn't drop out of college for it. You shouldn't like at the very least you can just be like, yeah, maybe I'll make an extra 100 a month. I'll have extra money to play games with or something, or to buy games with. For me, all of the money I make from this, it goes straight into this. It goes into commissions, games, commissioning video editing, things like that. And I feel like a lot of these people also don't do that. They just put it straight into their bills as well. You have to invest. You have to invest in this. Time and money. If you want it to grow, and also if you want to make a career out of it. I got the right way. I need to do that bridge. So there was this stream I was watching, and it had just started. He seemed fine. And I was like, I have to go shower, right? And I was like, I'm kind of scared to leave because I'm the only viewer here, but also I was like, I shouldn't have any sort of like worry about a VTuber I'm watching. That's not my fault, that's not my job. To be here to comfort them. You shouldn't have to worry about a VTuber just having a fucking psychotic breakdown if you specifically aren't in the chat. That shouldn't happen. And so I left, I go shower, it was pretty quick, it was like 7 minutes. I come back, the stream is ended, and the VOD is up, so I go back to see how the stream ended. He's only been streaming like for like 20 minutes maybe. And he for some reason took his avatar off the screen. I don't know what happened, but it was basically like he quit the game really early on. This is a month in. Remember what to do this level? I do not. This is like a month in, maybe a little over, but like not very far in. Possibly the fastest crash out in VTubing history. Not very far in. What even happened? Because the VOD's gone now. It was like he was playing this game, he just quit it, he was like, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. And he just started crying, he was like, I can't fucking do this shit. He was mad, I think he punched the desk. And I was so scared, and all you could see was my chat in there. Still, that was just like, I'm gonna go shower, BRB. And he was just like, I can't do this. No one ever shows up. No one ever shows up. He was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm done. And then he started to like get up and like end the stream, and then you could hear him pick up the mic. Pick up the mic. And then get closer to it. Like, and then he was like, sorry I wasn't good enough for you guys. I was like, holy shit. Holy. What does Gen Alpha say? Holy cope, holy seed. So I relay this back to my friends. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And then if this wasn't enough, he clips this specific moment, posts it to his YouTube immediately with like a title like, I'm done or something. And so there's like comments from his regulars that are like, I'm sorry I wasn't there. This is nothing. This should never happen ever. I would argue that he should have quit there. There is a happy ending because I sent him a strongly worded message about how you should never act this way. You should never treat your following this way. And I did everything but call him insane. And he basically did an apology. He fixed everything and it's fine. If I'm correct, he stopped streaming later because he has a full-time job. But oh bro. That was... I don't know, I don't have sympathy for people like that. Not for like an attention-seeking way, but I've always viewed my following on probably an unhealthy god level of this thing that should not be bothered, this thing that should not be pressured, this group that should not be made to feel guilty in any way at all. Or viewed as a number in the manner that he and other people I know have. I don't know if that makes sense. First floor and go left. I'm so far up. I didn't realize how high I was. I'll get this orb. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I don't know. I've been posting shit since I was like 11. I already got over that like, oh, the numbers shit. And I guess the advice that I learned from that, and in my own experience, for me, I have ADHD. I've always been very good at talking. You need to be good at talking if you're gonna live stream. You need to be good at keeping yourself entertained. And VTubers like him and other people will be like, oh, if I just had more people, if I just had more chatters, it'd be different. If I just had more chatters, the streams would be funner. That's not how it works. I would say that having a big chat is exactly the same as having zero chat, because there is a very short amount of time where your chat is actually moving at the speed where you can actually read it and interact with it. If you really want to grow, it's going to be zero, it's going to be semi-interactive, and then it's going to be so fast that you cannot read it. It's exactly the same. This is the wrong room. We were talking about VTubers that obsess over numbers and rage quit when they don't grow as fast as they want to. It tells us how important it is to lock in if you do VTuber anyhow, you can turn into a career. It's like, for me, like, you have to know how to talk. You have to constantly have stories in your head to tell. And there was a time where like I would write down sticky notes anytime I remembered something. I was like, wait, I'll talk about that on stream. I had it right on my monitor. I don't have to do that anymore because my ADHD has possessed me to a painful level to where I can talk forever, always, never ending. When I was younger, I was always talking. I started speaking at 8 months. I said my first word at 8 months, and according to my mom, I could have full conversations with people at like a year and some. This could just be massive bullshit. I have no idea. I was a baby. I don't remember. I do know that I had extremely early consciousness. I remember nursing on my mother's tight. I remember like being in my fucking crib and having nightmares. Like autistic. I was aware that I was alive at a very young age. I was having complex thoughts and emotions very early on. Actual body horror. Because the thing is, when I was younger, I was aware that I was feeling emotions more mature than the adults around me expected me to. I was aware of that, and I was aware that I didn't know the words to communicate that to adults. And that's my earliest memories. And so as I grew up, I was constantly talking all the time. And then after a while, because I didn't have any friends, I developed this fear of like scaring people away. And then so I just stopped talking because I was more interested in the people I met. I wanted to hear everything they had to say. And then my friends were like, Ichigo, it's really, really hard to talk to you. It's like talking to a brick wall. Save file. Oh, thank you, Project gives me his Dante file. What if it's just goated and massively leveled up? They were like, Ichigo, it's hard to talk to you. It's like talking to a brick wall. You never talk much. I was like, oh, it's because I used to talk a lot. And they were like, yeah, but you need to work on it. You need to work on talking. And then when I had auditioned, I was talking to my manager. He was like, yeah, just practice. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be able to talk a bunch. And now I've been told it's really hard to talk to me one-on-one because I get told that I quote-unquote start too many conversations and I talk too long. But for me, it worked out for exactly what I want to do. Thank you, Colossus. I've had really mean statements about how I talk. We have over 1 million views. Only 99.9 are not subscribed, according to the statistics. Only for fun, though. Yeah, it's... I know people that have gotten very successful, and they loathe their following because they got successful because of things that like they don't like. Either it was a niche that they weren't intending on staying in, or they felt like they had to cater to a group of people. Being successful in the content creation sphere isn't all that comes with it, and you have to be happy with it, or else you're gonna get burnt out too. Cause you can cater, you can grind. There are really, really easy ways to get a following. If you make ASMR sleep aids, ex-listeners, you make just a basic anime boy one, that's easy. You make a specific anime boy one, that's instant views because that anime boy is already popular. You make a sleep aid, you only have to record 5 minutes, and then the rest is just breathing noises, but it's an hour-long video. People are falling asleep to it. That's endless watch hours by default, constantly coming to you. You can be monetized just from that. But you're not gonna have a connection with your audience if you do that. At all. And I think that's really, really important to have. I jump. Oh no! Type the talks in the mirror in the bathroom. I make facial expressions in the mirror because I try to practice looking like a normal person. Cause I have really weird facial expressions. I get told I look mad all the time. How am I gonna know how? Not a career. Only at 625 at least 1K can get money. 1K can get money, but you have to have, like, I think 3,000 watch hours. I got mine from streaming. I have no idea how people get those watch hours if they don't stream. Long ass videos, I guess. Where do I go? I went down there. I thought I could jump onto a lower level. Better get to pumping out those sleep aids, bro. I went through all the doors, didn't I? Where did I go? I went wasabi, I went sauerkraut. I went Worcestershire. Sorry bro, you're gonna just have to start moaning into the mic. You're gonna just have to start pumping out 3-hour anime boy moaning videos. Cause someone will watch that shit all the way through. Literally just do the sleep aids. That's a hustle grind. Hustle grind hustle. Easy. I might do that myself. Yeah, streaming is fun. I think there's this like people put this pressure on it. They're like, no, you have to always be talking. You have to always be entertaining. You gotta do this, this, and this. It's completely fine to do it as a hobby. You don't have to have this, like, pro streamer way of going about it. There's two ways to get monetized. You can do videos and long form content, or you can get monetized through shorts, but you need 1 million views, I think, or 3 million. So I think you just need the 1,000 subs. Level up your sub. Do you remember what move? What does that say? And check Arthur's DM. What move you unlock? I do not. Yeah, with your luck, I think shorts would be good. I think someone named Grindus Lover subbed. I think I said thank you when they did, but thank you if I didn't say thank you already. Do I go down here and press anything? There's this. Oh. I want Thai tea. No problem. I don't know if I give great advice, but I at least know a little bit. Wow. I agree, Secret. Called Trick Up. Trick Up. Not Brick Up? That's unfortunate. So I can have Trickster now, basically. Is that what that is? Money, money. There's one style there. Stick up the... Hey, yo! I'm hungry. I don't know where to go. I'm confused. Soundgasm isn't monetized at all. Soundgasm people do that shit for the love of the game, bro. They're in that shit for fun. And Soundgasm artists be like grinding that shit too. They be pumping out thousands of audios just for fun. But the thing I've noticed is that Soundgasm people are usually fucking freaks, dude. And I kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, they do that shit for fun. They always have Patreons and they have like tip buy me a coffees. They usually make YouTube content sometimes in the background. Some of them are VTubers. But before VTubing became a thing, bro, it's like Soundgasm doesn't even show like the username. There's absolutely no credit. And Soundgasm is hard as fuck to navigate. You might even not find that person again on Soundgasm. They just be posting that shit. Actual charity work, dude. Kitten consensually beat up, yeah. Like, dude, 50-minute audios weekly for off the good of your heart. But the thing I've noticed is that whenever I do find their Twitters, they're usually just like really they're one of those people where like their sexuality dictates their entire life. It's like BDSM people where they're just constantly going to like those weird sex parties and getting beat up, and they, I don't know, risk their like real life career to be a freak online. I'm a proud kink shamer, bro. I clicked one. I clicked one and it was like, it was just him in like a diaper. I was like, what the fuck? And it was just, he just posted pictures of himself in a diaper all the time. Just like, oh, I want a dummy mommy to beat me up. Constantly. I was like, does it ever get old? Ichi, yes. It's so hard to find the audio. He likes to remember one keyword and hope to search for it again. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Like, I don't get how people like that are constantly horny. And I clicked one. A lot of them are not young. A lot of them are like 30s or 40s. A lot of them go to like swinger houses all the time. They're one of those people that's like, BDSM is a lifestyle. Even if they don't make BDSM audios. 6 tip. Vergil doesn't have double jump, but he has trick up. Forward, so it's basically teleport up. Is it not this? Oh wait, that was a wall jump. What? I don't know. If Bro were to get into a relationship like that, he would not be happy. I can't tell. I'm just like, does it get tiring being so bricked up all the time? And then the other one was like a 40-year-old man, and his entire Twitter following was just girls my age, like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. And they all had like 18-year-old virgin in the bio, 19-year-old virgin, and they were all just like, oh, I want a man to beat me up. I was like, what the fuck is happening? They're all freaks, dude. That's why they upload it so often. They jerk off constantly and just record it, bro. Those audios are raw, dude. Very few of them are doing it as genuine voice acting. You're like, you don't be going to the yaoi up high. Yeah, but it's not my lifestyle. I don't have a Twitter I'm constantly updating like, you guys, I'm jorking it right now. I'm jorking it right now to the yaoi. Limb cutting, Gordon. No, because they be making shit like that, and then the caption is, wow, this was really emotionally draining to record. Nobody asked for it. You made it. You made it. And there's some, they just be non-stop posting just like non-consensual audios. Abuse audios, they're just like, wow, this was so hard for me. For me. To record. It was, I need to take a break, guys. Who asked? Who asked for a flesh-peeling, bone-breaking, face-flaying audio? Who? Tell me who. Point to them. Point to them and we'll have a talk. You wanted to make that shit yourself, bro. That's my conclusion. A lot of them are freaky. Freaky freaks. That's why they pump that shit out massively. I am stuck in the tower. I've gone up every road at every door. I know a lot of them, I forgot to say, a lot of them take selfies from their following. They're like, yeah, my DMs are open. You guys can DM me selfies if you're a listener. And they'll jork it to the picture. In fact, I'll DM you and let you know. In fact, if you send me a selfie, you pretty girls that listen to me, I'm definitely jorking too. In fact, we can jork it together. I'm just like, what the, for some reason with Soundgasm, it's a lawless land. It's a lawless land. Nobody even knows. Nobody even knows the level of severity of it. I'm in hell, bro. How did I get up here so fast? Because with any other content creator of any other sort, even making a post like that would be frowned upon. Even if, dare you say you enjoy hanging out with your fans? Boom! Cancelled. Blue door. But with them, it's like, yeah, actually, send me your pussy spread open, and I'll show you my cock. Yeah. In fact, all of my 18-year-old fans, send me that picture, and I'll jork it, me and my 40-year-old cock. I'm jorking it to you guys right now. Oh, Toaster, yeah, I can explain. Don't worry. I was LARPing. It was ironic. No, Toaster, shh, it's okay. It's okay, don't be scared. I'm happy I'm not. Hold the fuck on, what is Toaster's profile picture? Cause for my POV it looks scary as fuck, it looks scary. Oh bro. Toaster looks biracial, cause I saw a TikTok 5 years ago. I saw a TikTok that was like, when you're mixed race, Your hairstyle dictates your race, and I could be Sri Lankan, I could be from the Dominican Republic, I could be from the Water Tribe, and I related to that in Toaster. Toaster's profile picture is a spitting image of that TikTok. Biracial was scary, huh? Yeah. Terrifying. Stop oogling at new viewers' profile pictures. No. I'm sorry, Toaster. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not usually this way. I was dogging on other people. Bro, looks like a Darwin Waters and it was real. It's okay, Toaster. I have a confession. I'm biracial. Not biracial, that makes it better. Oh, bro's just actually... Bro's from the Water Tribe. He looks exactly like that. I know. Where the fuck is the blue door? Am I losing it? Alright, yeah. Yeah, alright. Second floor. Thank you, J. Ron Harris. Thank you. J. Ron Harris. That sounds like a POC name. That sounds like you're brown like me. Do we have a black king in here? What the fuck? Hello? Oh, I thought I landed like over here, and I thought that I was just like stuck over here. No, Water Tribe. Proud to meet you. Is someone following you talking about cock? Cause cock is always fun to talk about. Actually, no, they're pretty freaky. I used to call them stanky, lanky mushrooms. I hated them, but I realize now with my following, I shouldn't shame you guys for what you were born with. I know it probably sucks. It probably sucks to just have to carry it around and pick a pant leg and make sure that shit, make sure that your balls don't get twisted. Manage that shit. Thank you, Toaster. Men, I'm sorry, men. I'm sorry for what men have to go through. Yeah, the balls just get twisted, bro. I didn't know that, and they just get twisted, and then you're dead. You have to get it cut off. I don't like the blue door. I've already been here. Is surgery everything was rough? That sucks, bro. I wish I had balls. I'm confused. I feel like I've been in the exact same spot for an hour. Previous room. Okay. Opposite of the red door. I think I know what you're talking about. You want balls? I do, because I want to squish them with my fingers and my hands. I do have a pussy, but it's not very fun to have. I can't think of any reason off the top of my head. Actually, I can, but kind of freaky. Oh, I just had that shit on me. I was not informed. How fun do they squish? Do they? Well, I would love to find out just how squishy. I guess I have boobs. And squeeze that shit right now. I just like randomly remember I'm a girl and I just be like, right now it's my ass. I'll reach behind me and just give my ass a squeeze. Give it a slap, specifically the under cheek. And the thas I grab. I grab that shit while I'm streaming. They're fun to squish, but it hurts. It's like the price for squishing. You know, Toaster, I completely understand. What am I aiming at? Because sometimes my boobs hurt too. Squish with care. So I take it we gotta do some sort of like between the pointer finger and the thumb, like gentle cupping rolling motion with the fingers. Is that the way to go? Can anyone tell me? That That way, if I get a boyfriend, I'm gonna squeeze that shit. I know what to do. You know what? I'm using my brain. It's not freaky. There's nothing sexual about it. I just need to feel that shit. I got to know. Tentacle palpation. What is palpation? I think I'd rather have someone squish my eyes before my balls. That's me with like the fucking cancer screening for boobs. They'd put your boob in just this machine and they squish that shit down to test for cancer. And that's kind of counterproductive because squishing the boobs causes cancer. If you squish them or hit them too hard, it's just like boom, cancer. So why are we pressing them into a fucking panini press to check for cancer? It's Ichigo, like the guy from Fortnite. Yes, yes. Ichigo from Fortnite, not from anything else. Manual examination. Is that what that is? I forget you guys have to have some dude just cup the balls and they're like, turn and cough. The fuck happens down there that makes the coughing tell them anything? You know, I think they just want to grab the balls. I don't think the coughing has anything to do. I think that they want an excuse. Now where do I go with this white thing? That machine, no joke. Wait, you have boobs? Talk about something else. Oh, I guess I'll stop talking about balls and ball squishing. Yellow door. Muscle below the balls I can tear. No way. Can you guys flex it? Yeah, we're just talking about biology. This is just biology class. A VOD full of balls? What if I want a VOD full of balls? I'm feeling ballsy. That's how you cough. What? You guys use a ball muscle to cough? Hold on. I guess when I cough there's some shit moving down there. I don't know. Where is the yellow door? Balls move, you cough kinda. My balls ain't moving. Well, I'm glad that the balls can be so fit and active. Taint? What's the difference between the taint and the scrotum and the gooch, though? Are these all the same things? Or do they all require different care? Ah, blue door. This is the effects of autism and lack of sex ed on the youth. What the what and the what? I don't know. I've only heard these words from other dudes. Scrotum is the back, the taint is the backboard. Oh no, the sack. Taint is the backboard. The tween and the scrot in the butthole. So I have a taint? Wait, no, I don't have a scrotum. But what about the gooch? There's a third word here that we haven't talked about. Asking the right questions. Yeah, hashtag thinking. Hashtag noticing. Giggle stick. What is the giggle stick? Put that shit down. Where'd it go? I can't go up. No, gooch is not a vagina. That's a cooch. Just think if humans could have both balls and boobs to choose what to squeeze now. I guess my boobs don't hurt all the time. They do hurt a lot though. I remember reading something that they hurt like once a month because the body thinks that it's pregnant and tries to like make milk or something. I think they just hurt because they're heavy. Gooch is guy gooch. I see. I mean, that thinks all the time, has nothing to think about except for thoughts, except for balls and dicks and members and stallion hoods. I see. So Gooch and Taint are the same. I can't put it down. Come down. Ichi, hi, Angel. We're having horrible conversations. Hollows are fire. What are you on about? I'm glad that you think so. I don't know where to go. Pull the lever. I can't. I'm so hungry. Should I get a freezer burrito? I don't know. I might start moaning. You know, I should eat my remaining 4 olives and drink the rest of the brine. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll be right back. Don't you guys worry. We're getting a tummy ache today. Hello. I have a cup of probiotic juice in a goose glass, 1 pound jar of olives with a spoon and water. I left my hot goose on the bed. And my blanket back. Yes. Oh wait, let me go over my sticky note of things I wanted to talk about. The 10% Kazakhstan gooning. Where was I? Arthur, did you lie to me? You liar. You lying manipulative man. Anyways. Should I do a live olive reaction? It's been so long. Yakult? No. It's like a fruity one. It's good body. Or good belly. Yeah, 10% Kazakhstan gooning. I had something I wanted to talk about like 3 streams ago, so I wrote down what I wanted to say on the sticky note, and it just says 10% Kazakhstan gooning. I only remember what I wanted to say for the first 2. I have no idea what I wanted to say for the other 2. I mean the last one. Alright, live olive reaction. Once again, shout out Lindsay Olives. Please sponsor me. I go through so many of these jars weekly, and your olives are great. Always glaze you, even if you hit me and beat me. Lindsay, I'll love you forever. Alright, first olive of the day. Here we go. Ugh, I'm bricked up. There's only 4 left. We gotta savor it. Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna bust everywhere. I'm gonna bust everywhere right now. Okay. One olive remains. I'm going to get a tummy ache later. I told you guys know that because I'm about to pound about 2 cups of brine on an empty stomach. Where Food Wars hates to see me come and never mention the cereal fanfic. So the 10% thing, I was thinking about extending the legacy role in the Discord server. The legacy role is a role that people got if they were in the server before I hit 500 Berrydroids. Main hall. And it was basically to keep the vibe of the original Berrydroids and the smaller server vibe in another channel that only they can see. And so I was thinking if maybe there's like different levels of it, and like every certain milestone or year, it's just like all of the first like the like what the fuck 10%? Why did I write 10%? Oh, like every milestone, like for like I don't know, like 10,000. The first 1,000 get the legacy role, things like that. Oh yeah, you can, Brad. And then like I don't know, what's 10% of 20? 2,000? Maybe bigger than that. I don't know, but there'd be different chests for it. I wasn't sure about that. And then the Kazakhstan was at my school. Where's my sword? It's here. And my school is doing or does do a abroad study program in different Slavic countries. They said that because it's such a not prioritized, like nobody is rushing to go to a Slavic country, that they have a lot of financial aid, and so I wouldn't have to really pay anything at all. So I have the opportunity to go to a Slavic country like Kazakhstan. I don't think Russia, but like Georgia. What are the others? Uzbekistan? Things like that. My model sort of. Oh, I replaced it with the cat ears. And so it's basically to learn Russian and to study and stuff. And I thought it would be cool. I would be there for 3 months if I took it. I just don't know. Yeah, Armenia too. Yeah. I think that's one of the cities I could have gone to. Is that a city? I don't know. One of the cities in Armenia. Yeah, Belarus. How would that affect your student schedule though? That's the thing, I'm not sure. I don't know. How do old Slavic host families feel about that? I would probably have to bulk pre-record a bunch of shit. I was just curious if you guys thought Kazakhstan would be cool. Mainly for the Russians. But we have Kazakhstanis in here too. I'm drinking the brine, bro. Russian streams, yeah. Second floor, I think. I think that's what he said. No, third floor. Yellow door, main hall, third floor. Depending on the family, you just continue streaming normally. That'd be really cool. If I could. Am I on 3? 1, 2, 3? Got so loud there. And then for the gooning one, I actually don't know. I think I just wanted to say that I was gonna open anonymous ex-listener requests. I think that's all it was. But I'm itching to post some. Block that dude. What did he do, Colossus? Sir, can you explain your reasoning? This yellow one? This would be the 5th floor, is it not? Oh, I can just double jump up there, I think. Uh oh. Trick up is the double. Oh, it is! Well, thank you. Ah! Hold still! Hello. I love olive brine. I don't even know what it is. What's in here? What's olive brine made of that makes it taste so good? Salt? Made of salt and water. Small amount of vinegar. Oh hell yeah, I love salt and water. Alright. Almost cool. I can't go. What door? I can't. I think there's something I haven't done yet. I'm just not sure. Wait. Yeah, I went to the invisible bridge, but nothing happened. Straight against it. It looks like I'm gonna fall, bro. That looks like I'm gonna fall all the way down. Oh, never mind. I remember making that mistake once. I don't remember. I'm just a sleepy girl, Beowulf. I gotta go back and grind on that. This isn't gonna get tiring at all. Different combos, what more is there? I just now realized when you move the little sticker around it changes the moves. After we succeed, we take a swig of olive brine. That looks not good. I went the wrong way. I thought this was a new place. Yeah, left stick. Ah! I did not know that. I think I noticed it like a little bit, but I did. I completed the whole game without knowing that. That's just how cool I am. I do this thing where I make everything harder for myself on accident. I don't like how much my weapons push me around. Bro! If I had guns, this would be way easier. Why are we going down? What? What did I do? How do I go up? Nothing is working! The swords don't, like, do what I need them to do, though. What the fuck is happening? It keeps going up and down! Elevator has a weight limit? Oh, of course. Of course, because in the demon world we just can't have too many demons on the elevator or else something bad may happen. Thank you, demon engineers, for taking this into consideration. Ah, okay. I've been here before. It's Agni and Rudra. Their faces are so cute. Ah! Swords are touching tips, I know. They're like kissing. They are. I think they're brothers. Ow. Having different moves is life changing, bro. I really finished the game using just one move every time. I'm not skilled at all, I suck at this game. Thank you, Angel. There's a poem here, right? I don't know what that means. Any reader Ramirez for original Dante of what they could be they look over if he had paid attention to bosses before Vergil mean block. Any reader what about Cerberus? 4, 2, 3. Ah! Asipa. Cerberus. I really thought someone were gonna come up at that last moment and just hit me really hard. Nonchalant Vergil? I see. Shoot button for a lot of these lines. Just hold the shoot button. Just like multi-spam? To what? I thought I needed all three. Get the statue, okay. Ugh, blew up already. I don't know why these ones are kicking my butt so bad. Dude, are these guys just like not dying? What's happening? No, Grim Reaper, luckily. Oh, I thought that was for all three. I was like, what? So that happened, so what does the third one do? Nothing? I'll probably go soon so I can take a nap and do my homework. I guess I finished that mission. Ow. You guys hear my jaw pop? I am. Well, thank you, boss. I'll save or appear. I might stream later again. That's a scary face in there. Yeah, let's check statue. Statue, where? Which statue? Is there one here? Eh. Where did rubber band go? Here it is. Thank you, Angel. Outside, I don't know. Oh, hello? Is this important? Oh. Ow. What is this timer up there though? Style streak. Let's see. Ah! I have to just do it back to back? I don't know. I don't know what it is that I pressed that made it. It's only only when I'm in the air that it does that anyways. It starts it over the moment I hit the ground. Is it just to stay in the air? For 20 seconds? Is that even possible? Can I even stand on these guys? No? I can't bounce off them because I go on the ground. I just have to die? Yeah, I can jump above them, but I'm gonna come down. Just kill me. Kill me. Do it! Or I'll do this. Okay, I'll wrap up here then. I'll say my thank yous and stuff. So EP, I wanna stretch so bad. I have to do something for school. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Sorry for the short stream. I might stream again later. I'm gonna save my TMC before I forget. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you, Mods, Angel78, Apple Nick. I think was it Yoltwin that was here? I think just Apple Nick 78. Thank you, Mod, for making sure everything goes smoothly. Thank you. Thank you, Arthur D for reaching level 9, Spasiba. Thank you, Toaster, for reaching level. Is it 8 or 6? I think it's 6. Thank you. Thank you, Secret Boost, for reaching level 5. Thank you. I can't see it far away. Thank you, Sheep, very much today. Thank you, I'm glad. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'll probably play Roblox later, maybe when I finish everything. And till then, if we don't see each other again today, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your days and nights and 24 hours. And yeah, じゃあまたね。バイバイ。パカパカ。